Fentanyl has become synonymous with drug overdoses, but it's actually a legal pharmaceutical drug.
It's a synthetic opioid for severe pain and is 50 to 100 times stronger than morphine, according to the CDC. However, in the wrong hands, it's deadly and abused. U.S. Customs and Border Protection gives us a behind-the-scenes look at how they try to stop the drug from getting in the hands of dealers and users.
Current seizure stats in FY22, we've already seized 13,000 pounds of fentanyl.
Fentanyl is manufactured and shipped any and everywhere. And despite task force, tougher criminal laws, prevention, and awareness, people are still dying from drug overdoses, and many of them are linked to fentanyl. This U.S. Customs and Border Protection video gives a behind-the-scenes look at the drug and why it's so deadly. Dave Flutie says it's being packaged in multiple ways.
Early on, we were seeing more powder fentanyl coming across the border. What we're seeing now is really an explosion of different varieties of pills. So if you went to our laboratory, you would see blue pills and orange pills and pink pills. And largely, I think this is a marketing effort from the cartels. Being able to identify their specific product on the street.
Flutie fears this drug getting in the hands of children and teens.
One of the things that I fear is being able to introduce this into the high schools, for example, having this be more of a recreational drug. That one pill could be the death of you or your friend or a family member, just given the potency of the narcotic. So if you look at fentanyl and compare that with traditional heroin, fentanyl can be upwards of 50 times more potent than heroin.
Fentanyl is getting into the country in unimaginable ways. Oftentimes, people attaching the drug to themselves for a financial reward if they smuggle it into the country.
We have seen majority of the fentanyl seizures and encounters at our ports of entries. They're created through packages within vehicles, on persons, strapped to bodies and torsos and legs of individuals crossing, smuggled as a fake prescription pills for somewhere or some other.
To stop the transport of the drug in its tracks, CBP has to be proactive and focused on identifying things like encounters through partnerships and information sharing with the government of Mexico and other international partners. Despite all of the warnings of this deadly drug, people are still using it. Guarding the border from it is one of the many steps in an effort to stop fentanyl from getting in the wrong hands. According to the CDC, more than 56,000 people died from overdoses involving synthetic opioids in 2020.